Hey, so Lenny Caps here, and yeah, we have some Pokemon Online Black and White battles for y'all. I recall doing a couple of these a while back, not like, just regular Pokemon Online battles, and people seem to enjoy these, so I think I have three or so to show you. I have three teams currently on Pokemon Online. This is my only Dream World ability one, which is a pseudo Rain Dance team. But anyway, let's see what's happening. I believe I set up one thing of Toxic Spikes and one thing of Spikes, which is really nice. And I was expecting him to switch out since, he had the sub, so I was thinking something that would be able to take a Mega Horn or something. I really can't touch it because if it's typing, doesn't really matter though. Even though it's at plus 6/6, I'm actually not afraid of it whatsoever. To maybe surprising, but thankfully he's not. He doesn't like switch into like a Metagos and completely sweep me like nobody's business. But anyway, he goes for the sub again, really, really close to dying, and I'm predicting him to switch, so I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Thankfully, it hits his Jirachi, so now it's not at plus 6. I believe it's only at like plus 3. So I know I can take this Iron Head with relative ease, and I do quite well because with the Evo Stone, I have like 584 defense or something like that, and 444 special defense because Dusclops with Evo Stone is just such a monstrous tank. Ugh. So I was hoping that it was like locked into Iron Head, maybe Choice Scarfed, but no, it has Thunder Punch. So I'm thinking Expert Belt, I believe, or it could have been Life Orb, I don't know. But I'm just going to switch into Chansey to get the guaranteed kill just with Protect, and it does. He tries to trick me, but I don't know what he was going to trick me because I protected, because Chansey also with Evo Stone is Pro because it's also not Blissey. But here's this Eurofoon thing. Thankfully, it's toxic now, so it really can't Leech Seed stall me and be the annoying thing that this thing has become to be. So, I predict the Encore, so I go into Kingdra, and I know that he's probably going to go for the Leech Seed, so I just want to go for the Waterfall, not to lock me into Outrage. And he goes for Leech Seed, so now I'm predicting the Encore because that's what obvious, and switching Chansey, go for the Tech, so he's pretty much just playing obvious. I'm pretty much playing obvious defense, but it's working out quite well, and there really is nothing he can do. He really is playing correctly, and he does make a good switch here. But thankfully, his wall is also now going to be toxic because of the toxic spikes I set up, which I really love. It's really worth to get those 2 layers of toxic spikes up, especially since poison in the OU metagame is not very abundant. So they usually stay for a while. Not many people have been running spinners lately. But anyway, I'm going to set 1 DD up, I believe. No, I'm at 2. Sorry. Because I'm not afraid of Toxic. So I'm going for the Outrage, hoping I can kill it. But no, just not quite. I think I do like 62, maybe 52%. I don't know. I do a heck of a lot. And I think he went for the Wish, which is why he got it back. He goes for Boil, whatever. But doesn't matter. Kingdra is now toxic, confused, and really only has 1 last life, unless if I can get the rest off. So I'm praying I can. And he just goes for the safe Leech Seed. I hit myself in confusion. So that's pretty much GG right there. But I'm going to switch into Tezzera, this bear that people thought was going to suck, but its Dream World ability is Swift Swim, and which Adamant Life Orb, he's got 350 attack, 400 speed, with pretty good type coverage. I went for Stone Edge Claw Sharpen because Icicle Drop has like 85 power and like 90 accuracy, so I really like this poke. He sends this Onatotosu, which I haven't seen for a while, but one Ice Drop is easy to me KO it. His Repulsion, I know Mach Punch is coming, but with the Guts it's going to be able to take me out, which is kind of sad, because I might have been able to live that Mach Punch, because it's only 40 base power, but he actually has a Focus Punching one. I definitely did not see that coming, so I'm just going to predict the second Focus Punch, because there's no way I'm going to get hit by a Repulsion Focus Punch. Guts boosted. No doubt Adamant, probably, but he goes for the Drain Punch on my Protect, which he probably should have done the first time, because, Siphoning Toss, but whatever, it doesn't matter now, because he's going to go for the X-Scissor. It does not matter, and that is GG, dude. So, here's this dude. He has this Espeon, and yeah, they have Magic Mirror, so I'm like, oh, doi! So I'm just going to have to take care of that. It kind of sucks, but he switches into this Bronzor, or not Bronzor, Bronzong, no doubt fearing the Mega Horn, but I set up 1 Toxic Spikes. I'm predicting him to go back, but he just sets up his own spikes. Or, no, he goes for EQ, but, I'm just screwing this up. Anyway, he goes for the Protect. I'm not sure why. I'm just going to go for the Mega Horn now, basically trying to get a lot of damage on it, but I do get a crit. I don't really think it mattered too much. I don't know what he would have went for. If he went for EQ, of course, it really didn't matter because I would have just 2-hit KO'd. Maybe if he exploded, he could have killed me, but the important thing, though, is that it did live, so I can get rid of those toxic spikes ASAP. So I'm going to switch into Politoed. It gets burned, actually, which is pretty sweet because it's not poisoned. And I'm just going to switch in Pandora just to see any move that he has to hit water and also to take away the toxic spike. So I'm going to switch in Kingdra. And with the toxic wearing him down, I'm feeling pretty confident, and he also is getting recoil. And I see that I'll definitely be able to live one last one. So I'm going to just go for the Dragon Dance. He'll die, rest on the next turn, or just attack, whichever seems to be the most appropriate. Because I know that he probably doesn't have any really priority moves. But he gets a crit off the Wild Bolt. Excuse me, pardon. Sucks. It really does, but, you know, what can he do? Anyway, he sends out this Espeon. I'm just going to go for the Claw Sharpen, because I'm predicting some stupid move, maybe like Calm Mind. But he goes for the sub, which I really don't care about, because I don't care how many EVs you have. One Ice Drop from this thing at +1 is killer. I get a crit there, but of course it really doesn't matter. And I believe I just say that didn't matter, because it did not matter. But he switches into this Lantern. I really don't have much to hit it. I go for Stone Edge just for fire types. So, kind of walled by water. Sad face, but Stone Edge almost takes it out. So if I had +2 on this thing, I would have been able to probably sweep his team, which I've done multiple times. But I know Lantern really doesn't have any recovery moves, which is its main downfall. I believe it shouldn't have any recovery moves. Maybe it does. It shouldn't in 5th gen. It would be kind of broken, but I'm going to switch in Chansey because I could know I could wall it like nobody's business. So he goes for the T-Bolt, does like 5 damage, and I just get the Stepping Stone off and kill it. So he's a Dragonite. I'm really not too afraid of it. He locks himself into the Outrage, which is nice. I like that because, like I said, I'm really not afraid of anything because Dusclops walls Salamence. Any set, as long as it's not, max whatever, it can take +2 Dragon Danced, freaking whatever. But anyway, what's happening? Will-O-Wisping, Pain Splitting, good times. I should have just probably went for the Ice Punch instead of the Will-O-Wisp just in front, but I wasn't sure if it had like a Yachi Berry or something, even though I think it had leftovers or something. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, his last is a Sceptile. I believe I just go for the Ice Punch because I like, Bolt Beam Pseudo Delio, and he goes for Leaf Storm. I know I can take that because 444 special defense, and I go for Ice Punch. He goes for Leaf Storm. He's at -4 right now, so I'm feeling pretty confident since Politoed is max special defense, max HP, so I'm going to be able to take it, and barely does, so I live with 10. Great game, dude. On to the last one. So here's Jing something, I don't know, but he has a water team as well, Rain Dance team, as you can tell by his Politoed. And I set up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, which come greatly in handy. I really enjoy that. And I know this Politoed cannot hurt me. The worst it can do is Toxic me, but that's just going to give me a chance to set up to like +3 and whatnot. So I see he's going to go for like Ice Beam and whatnot, so I'm going to go for the DD, rest up, and I'll be pretty much just above half, and I'm feeling really good for a sweep, and actually he went for the Boil Over, which is kind of retarded. So I'm going to go for the Outrage. I'm at +3. I know I can easily take that out unless I fast as Sash, but that would be kind of retarded. So it does not... it dies, yeah. So what is he switching into? I believe he's, switching for Vaporeon. This is massive defense. So, spoiler alert, it's going to live with 2%. So close, it's not even funny, but I know he's probably just going to go for Wish or Protect or something, so I'm just going to DD up. So now I'm at +4, and I'm feeling really, really good. I'm at +4, yeah. So my speed is just out of this world. My attack's doing great, and I should be really set up to sweep, but as you can probably tell by the time, I'm not going to sweep because he has a... Well, actually, because I'm confused. So he's going to go for the Outrage, and that's going to take me out. At least I'm pretty sure that's not a Ditto. I've been seeing way too many. It's kind of hard to tell. But no. So I know he's locked in Outrage, so I'm not quite sure how much it's going to do, so I just go for the Pain Split, and it does like Jack. So I'm just going to keep going for T-Punches because it's confused, and I just need to get damage on it, really, because I don't know. And he goes into this Jolteon, which is interesting. I'm really not afraid of it because I have Chansey, and Chansey walls any special attackers uh, to bits and pieces. Like, here's this Thunder, just hardly anything with that Evo Stone boost. It's just great. I'm going for S tosses, and he switches into Kabutops, which is really the thing that I'm afraid of because I want to sweep with Tajaba already or whatever, and I know the only thing that's really standing in my way is this Kabutops with because it's faster than me, no doubt. I'm pretty sure it has a higher base speed. I'm not quite sure, but I'm fearing the Stone Edge or Aqua Jet, and I thought he might predict that I would predict that, but I just fail. But I'm in the control because I got my defense core working out great. I freaking love it. It is so broken. It's not even funny, but I don't care. I'm basically just stalling him out because he cannot do anything to me. I don't have to make any predictions. I just have to play smart and I'll be fine because these Stone Edges, no doubt Adamant Life Orbed. No, he's not Life Orbed. I think he's Leftovers, but Adamant nevertheless, no doubt. I mean, Jolly with Swift Swim, that'd be kind of retarded. Is doing nothing, so I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch, predicting his Jolteon switch. It gets a crit, but really, in the big scheme of things, did not matter because I had a Sweeper. Easily could have been outspeed because I have like, what, 400 speed? Yeah, it's like 398. So I just let him kill me because I'm not, like I said, I'm not afraid to take a stand and whatnot. So I'm just going to switch to Chansey, go for the Protect, so he'll die from Poison. So yeah, he had Leftovers. That's cool. He goes for the X-Scissor. I'm not sure why. And, last got left is a Kingdra. I'm not too afraid of it. I don't know how well I can take hits, so I'm just going to switch into Politoed. And I believe goes for the Outrage, and it's going to be a 2-hit KO, sadly. But that's alright, because all I really want to do is get toxic damage on this. Because I know with the Swift Swim, it can outspeed basically anything, so... I go for the Wish, because I know I can take one Outrage fairly well, and I do, kind of. So I am able to get my Wish off, and I'm just going to go for the Safe Protect, and he actually goes for the Waterfall, which I think could have done a little bit more damage, I'm not quite sure, but either way, it does not matter, because he's going to go for the Outrage again, and I'm going to be able to set up a Wish, so no matter what he switches into, I'm pretty much going to have full health, and it's going to be the Starmie. If I knew how much these Surfs were actually doing, I probably wouldn't have protected there, but I didn't know, and this is where GG's, because these Surfs are doing pathetic damage, and I can basically Wish, stall them, protect them. So Dusclops and Chansey defensive cores, that is where it's at, everybody. Try it. Slap it on any team, bar Sandstorm or Hail. It is great. So yeah, this is just going to keep going. So I'm going to go. Thanks for watching just these Pokemon Black and White battles. I thought it would be a nice little mix. Heart Gold walkthrough episodes would be up, streams and whatnot. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, peace out, everybody. Later.